I've always been fascinated with food from around the world. It is such an underrated way of learning about culture, world history, and heritage. For instance, are people eating from large shared dishes or smaller individual ones? What does this say about a culture? And what kinds of foods are people eating? Is it fresh, preserved, local, from abroad? And what does this say about trade and a society's role within world history? There is so much to learn from sharing a meal and trying something new, and I'm here to do just that. On today's episode, we're going to be exploring the food and culture of a place that holds a monumental role in ancient history, world trade, and even Islamic history. The heritage of this food represents one of the most fascinating regions in the midst of the Middle East, East Africa, and the Red Sea. We are going to be exploring Yemeni food. So we're here near Edgware Road in central London, visiting the Queen of Sheba restaurant. It's London's first Yemeni restaurant, so I'm really excited to go try the food and to learn a little bit more about the culture as well. Today, I'm meeting with Ali and Abu Mazid, brothers, who founded and now manage the Queen of Sheba restaurant. The inside of the restaurant is absolutely incredible, lovingly decorated with traditional items and designs from Yemen. I sit down and share a meal with Abu Mazid, who will be my guide in better understanding the beautiful culture and heritage of Yemen.
This is actually mandi lahm. Normally back home, it's actually like digged in the ground, but here it's different. So we put the fire and then the rice and then the meat at the top, and we cover it for 2.5 hours. And then we have, this is called burma. The soup is maraq. Actually, they cook it with the meat, and because we use the meat and the bones of the meat itself, so it makes it very healthy. This is quite one of the most famous as well, especially for pregnant women. You know, when they have the babies, they give them that to support them with the bones. And then we have this, it's called kebab. This kebab, you find it in most of the areas in Sana'a, and mainly they eat it either in the morning early or in the evening. And then we have, of course, the rashush. This is bread. Of course, this is called shafud. This is in every house in Yemen. Every house in Yemen, they have to have the shafud, they have to have the meat, they have to have the soup.
I founded this restaurant and started in 2005. The reason for that, there's many restaurants of different countries like Egyptian, Lebanese, Syrian, Japanese, all these type of restaurants. But there was no Yemeni restaurant in London. So I appreciate the help of, there's a gentleman, his name Mohammed Hajar, he was the ambassador here, plus the ambassador, and he was the assistant ambassador.
These are huge people that helped you start this restaurant.
Really, yes, because it was like a window of tourism to Yemen. Not many people knows, to be honest.
That's true.
My main reason, really, is to show the people Yemen, culture, food, and thanks God, it was a success. If it wasn't for my brothers, Abu Ahmed, which is Ali, and Nabil, and Hani, I won't have the success, that's for sure.
This is a family restaurant.
It's a family restaurant, and they are part of my life and soul. Now let me tell you exactly the secrets of this, especially soup. Seriously, like what I mentioned earlier, number one, soup is very important in every house in Yemen. Very important.
You always have soup.
And even the restaurants, the first thing which is they serve to the customers, they give them that soup. But at the same time, in whole of Yemen, every house, they have to have a soup with the meat. Every house. This is like kind of a must for every, mother. Once she had her baby delivered, main soup they'll give her is this. Let's try it.
This is actually very good, mashallah.
You can taste the meat. You can even taste the bones of the.
That's true. I didn't realize
itself.
The bone is delicious.
Of the sheep, yes.
And this is
the spicy.
Such good soup.
What makes as well our food, to be honest, unique, the Yemeni food. Good food, delicious food, rich, in proteins and the rest of it. Cleanness, very clean. And cheap.
And cheap.
Golf. If you go to the Gulf, you will see all different kind of categories of people, like rich, middle, or even poor. They will go to Yemeni food because they find it clean, delicious, and cheap.
That's the perfect. What else can you ask
It's
for?
amazing.
And you told me the proper way is with your hands, correct?
To be honest, if you want to feel the taste of the food, eat with your 5 fingers.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna
And
try
you will
this.
see.
Apologies in advance.
I mean, I
for-
have a lot of people here, they just come and try it with their hands. They just...
And we eat from the
dabble
same
with it.
plate, correct?
From the same plate.
Perfect.
We call it's more baraka.
Okay.
Some, what they do, they put like this, okay, and they do like that,
You make it into like a ball.
like a ball, and then you put your finger here,
Oh wow. Okay.
okay, you put your finger like this under, once you your ball, and then you push it with your finger.
Bismillah. Oh, it's very messy. That's very good. That meat again is so soft. I didn't even chew. And you're saying it tastes better with your fingers,
It
right?
tastes 100% better with your fingers.
And there's a lot of spices that go into it, or is it
You
natural?
get a lot,
or-
well, mainly they use around, it's mixed of few herbs, around 3-4 types.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, really? And you said it cooks for hours, right? Like
It cooks 2.5 hours a minimum. And when we cook it, we seal it. No air.
Okay, so it's completely
Completely sealed.
infused, all the flavors and the...
And all that is kind of steamed, and the juice of the meat, it drops into the rice, and that's become the oil of it. So we don't add oils in the rice.
Oh, it's just from the meat?
Yeah, no, just from the meat, it drops into the rice, and it gets cooked together, slowly. And this is kebab. I want you to try
Yes.
it. Forgive me, it's a bit
Let me use a
old.
napkin for my hands.
But this, as I said earlier, they use it sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening.
Oh, so you would eat this for breakfast?
For breakfast, even if it's a bit cold now, look at the taste.
This is really
Amazing. This is more meat
Yeah, why
and
is this
fat
so good?
than fat and meat.
Why do you think not many people know about Yemen culture and food though? Do you think there's a reason?
We've been forgetting about the media. Media is controlled by certain people, and they only want to show what they want the world to see.
Yeah.
Simple as that. 8 years, Yemen been suffering. Nobody has recognized them at all. Not in media, not in TVs. They eat plants now at the moment. They are suffering serious pain. You will see the war and rockets and bullets flying, and you will find kids are smiling and playing in the ground because they've accepted it. It's like they say, we accept it, and if we're gonna go, let's go when we are smiling.
So many people, the average person on the street, when you say Yemen, they think war, invasion, starving children, and all this humanitarian crisis, which is happening.
Yes.
But what do you want people to think about first when they think about Yemen?
I want to think about Yemen is that they're human as well. And they just wish everyone to remember them. That, or at least, if you cannot, of course, change something, but throw a nice help of maybe a smile or a word, or we think of you, or we know of you, recognize us. Like we can live all, this planet can take everyone.
Yeah.
So why being unfair? Why being, evils to each other? We shouldn't. So from every Yemenis, we send love to the world, and we expect the same love to Yemenis.
I mean, yeah.
Meeting with Abu Mazen and Ali and trying all of those incredible dishes was absolutely amazing. And it wasn't just about trying different foods. It made all the difference that we were able to speak to them and to learn more about Yemen's incredible heritage. That was what made it so special to me. There's something so enlightening about when you share a meal with someone. It humbles you, it teaches you, and it reminds you that we're a lot more similar than we are different. Makes me think that if we spent more time sharing meals instead of building barriers, then there would be a lot less conflict in our world today. For those of you who watched until the end, thank you so much for your time. While making a video like this, I was hoping to do two things actually. Firstly, to highlight Yemen's incredible heritage, culture, and people. But secondly, I'm also hoping that this video stands as an important reminder to pay attention to what is currently happening in Yemen in regards to its humanitarian crisis. Islamic Relief is one of those organizations providing food to families at risk of malnutrition, as well as providing medical aid and health care to those most vulnerable. As we speak, 24 million people in Yemen are currently in need of humanitarian aid. Do take the time to see what Islamic Relief is doing in the country. We're adding in the link below, so please do check them out if you can. I hope that regardless of how you choose to act, we can all hope and pray for a future where all Yemenis can live with the peace and dignity that they deserve in their beautiful and fascinating country.